Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Nascar Nick Entertainment Diecast review. Today, we have this 2021 Corey Lajoie NFL Alumni / Folds of Honor Diecast. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So, taking a look at the car, it is just a fantastic scheme. I mean, we'll get into all the sponsors in a moment, but let's just sit back and look at how just well laid out this scheme is. I mean, shout out to Spire Motorsports for just making an all-around great-looking car. I mean, the red, the white, the blue, can't go wrong with it. It screams America, screams Corey Lajoie, screams the NFL. It is just a nice-looking car. So, let's hop right into it. On the hood, you have NFL Alumni. You got these red stripes with, what is interesting is it's got like this, you can see it's got like this white, like, I would say outline, but it's really only on the inside. There's no like white on the outside, which I find interesting. It's like pinstripe kind of on the inside of the stripes. But NFL Alumni, you got those stripes. You got these 3 stars on each side, which is a really nice touch rather than just leaving it plain. Then onto the front here, you got the number 7 Spire Motorsport, and the stripes continue all the way down. And it just blends really nicely into that Chevrolet front grille. And then moving on to the side here, what I really love that Spire did was these contingency sponsors, kind of like early 2000s and maybe even 90s. The contingency sponsors just fill up this section. You know what I mean? I feel like this is a perfect balance between not too much, but still keeping just not like a completely plain, side. And that's what I loved about these Spire cars. Like, basically on all the Corey Lajoie cars, you see these, like contingency sponsors, at least from 2021. You see it on his Built Bar car. And, yeah, I mean, it's just a neat little touch that they add to include all these sponsors. I mean, they could have put them on the back quarter panel here like most teams, but they figured out a way to just make them look good here, You got the number 7, you got these 3 stars in blue, this little like swoosh with the blue that kind of like runs down, or up or down the like onto the quarter panel here. And then you have NFL Alumni, I believe that says Academy. And then Folds of Honor, really sweet. I think this car ran at Atlanta. I'm not exactly sure, but I believe Folds of Honor like sponsors the Atlanta race, so that would be my guess. I'm not exactly sure, but another thing that I remember about this diecast was that when it first came out, the diecast version came out before the like diecast chassis version came out before the actual like normal version, like this one here, and everyone was a little confused, kind of like how they do now, how they'll like release the diecast version first, but like 2021 they didn't really do that much, so it was a little confusing. And I remember like seeing the scheme and being like, man, that's an awesome car, I wish I could get it, but I just don't feel like paying $15 for it. But luckily came out with the normal chassis, and car still looks amazing. Anyway, hopping back onto the side here, NFLalumni.org/FOH, Camaro ZL1, ZL1, number 7, NFL Alumni, little sticker back here. You got I believe that's the camera, if I'm correct, for the camera. Then on the deck lid here, NFL Alumni, Folds of Honor. I love this like all red. They probably could have added like some, I can't even be picky on this car. It's just a overall just great scheme. Hopping on to the other side, Folds of Honor, NFL Alumni, number 7, the 3 stars, and obviously these contingency sponsors, which I probably should have read out. If I can see some of them, I recognize General Formulations is down there. This is I'm not even gonna try. Mechanics Wear, Schluter Systems, And I believe that's Circle B Diecast right there. I'm not exactly sure. But, another thing, I probably just got lucky. But, this is a really, like, well decal diecast that I got. I guess I got got one of the lucky ones. The tires are pretty well, they're not hanging down low like you'll see on some, and not really any like decal damage or anything, or folded up decals or anything. I do see a lit now that I'm looking at just a little paint bubble there, but I'm not really picky on that kind of stuff. Corey Lajoie on the name rails here. Then up top, number 7, the stripes continue all the way down and stop at the end of the roof line, and then the all red on the deck lid and all around to the rear. Lajoie, and yeah, that's a wrap on this this diecast. I mean, always a good day when you get some Corey Lajoie diecasts, and I'm hoping for some more 2023. I'm excited to see what he's got. And actually, I'll give you guys a sneak peek. Speaking of Corey Lajoie, I've got a little project coming along here. Speaking of Corey Lajoie, a custom. So might see that in the near future. But as far as everything goes, I'm Nascar Entertainment, and thank you all for joining me again.